Hey guys, welcome to Girls Frontline 2, and we're taking a look at another round of our future meta teams, the ones that you should prepare for. This is adjusted with the release of Cheyenne. So let's take a look at our current meta teams plus the ones that you should look after, because again the meta is shifting with each character that comes in or that came out. We did have Cheyenne, we did have Lorelai affect the meta. So let's go over the first one. Let's start from the top, which is going to be your Hydro Koro. Okay, Hydro Koro hasn't been used quite recently. Not so much with the current boss, but the team is still viable. It's very viable, and it may come into use in the next Gunsmoke bosses that we will have. So next up is going to be Hydro Burn. Hydro Burn, however, has I actually am using Hydro Burn right now with the current Gunsmoke boss, which is the pineapple. I don't know why it looks like that. It looks like the House of SpongeBob, but anyway, I'm using this team right now. We do have, I do have Lewis at V0R1, not V2R1, but I am currently borrowing a copy from a platoon member for Lewis, which is V6 R1, which is actually perfect for this team. So if you have Tololo, if you have QJ, if you have Nikita and Springfield, then definitely this team is going to be perfect for your Gunsmoke team to assemble. In the future, we're expecting kind of a morph again with Lorelai and Sakura coming in. So Hydro Burn is gonna be morphing, kind of, depending on the boss that you're taking on. Also, for Hydro Koro, Fetuza is also a sub there. As you can see, she's not yet ready in Global, but she is in CN. Next, let's go up here with our Burn team. So your Burn team has a lot going on right now. We do have, again, we do have Lewis come out. The odd man out right now in meta teams for Burn, your pure Burn team, is definitely going to be Centerisi. I haven't seen her really unless you need that cleanse, unless you need that healing. So she might definitely, or she is definitely out, because I used a burn team without any healing for the current boss, not even a cleanse. But again, you might need her sometimes, so she's still there, but definitely she's going out of the meta and be replaced by, again, we do have Lorelai, we do have Sakura, we do have a lot of options for burn. By the way, these three here, Lewis, Lorelai, and Sakura, have their own mechanic. I'll be going through that mechanic specific and discussing it in the channel, and it's quite different from what we're used to with the burn team. So they all three have kind of a special mechanic going with them. We'll be talking about that next time. Plus, we do have Perry. Perry is good at V1. She does have her mod key available, so you might want to slot in Perry, probably, if you don't have some of the characters that I'm talking about. Obviously, your damage is going to be a little bit lower with Perry there, but I just put Perry there just in case you are wanting to slot her in your burn team. Then let's go with your freeze team. Your freeze team does still have a lot of holes in it. We do have Maki, we do have Ro, we do have Dush as our core. They will be, they will still be used in the future meta teams. But for Suomi's usage kinda is going down. Again, both Centerisi and Suomi are for defensive purposes. or for a cleanse. But if you don't need those, definitely if you need more DPS, both of them are gonna be gone. You won't need them much unless if it's a defensive scenario or a cleansing scenario, then you will need both. Okay, so with your freeze team, definitely we are still waiting for Helen. We are still waiting for Alva. Alva might come before the physical team. We don't know. Or the physical team might come before Alva. So we will know that in a week, because they'll be teasing the new character for global in a week. So hold on to that. So we have Helen, Alva, plus as your filler, you may actually want to use Lorelei. So if you notice, Lorelei covers a lot of teams. So in terms of investment, I would actually go for her. Probably max her out if you can. Probably save her as well, especially that she can be used in most of the teams that I'm talking about right now. So Freeze team, she is one of your subs. And let's go to your, I think this is the last 3 teams. So for your physical team, definitely this is the current physical team that we have. Just need one more. Physical team really lacks a couple of pieces, but help is on the way. We do have Voy Mastina, we do have Lainey, and we do have Cheyanne coming in. So if you are if you're willing to wait for a full physical team, you might want to try to build this one in the future. Okay, but right now physical teams are not really as effective. Probably the ones that you could use right now as a filler would be Yuhi. That's it. Aside from that, you won't be using physical team in global because they are lacking. As for your electric team, we do have 2 more teams to go. Electric team is kind of solid. With the help of Yuhi, sometimes they need a little bit of help. So your current electric team, minus Voy Mastina, of course, would be these 5 here. But your Mosin Nagant might not see action much for the meta. And again, with Voy Mastina coming in, I doubt she will be included in the meta team. I just slot her in because you might not have some of the characters here. You could actually still use her. She's still a viable option, but most meta teams for electric don't use her anymore. And also the last one is actually corrosion and physical. This one is kind of special actually, because we do need a couple of characters to be out. I'm not sure when, but I hope it is actually soon, because this one is lacking as well. We have Feituza, we do have Cheyanne, and we do have Voy Mastina. But for the corrosion side, you are actually okay. So we do have Yuhi here, by the way. But again, right now, for the current Gunsmoke season, Electric is actually one of the best teams to use with Yuhi. I've seen Hydro Burn as well. You might want to take a challenge with a pure burn team as well. Those are mostly the teams that I've been using. For corrosion, you have to swap corrosion with other teams. Because I'm using Hydro Burn, I cannot use the Hydro Corro team in the current boss. Hydro Burn is actually very good with the current boss. So what I end up usually is, for the corrosion team, I would swap them in, in some. If I need a third team, by the way, I would probably mishmash what I have left. Sometimes I would mix the corrosion team with your freeze team just to have a third team to run for the Gunsmoke. But right now, what I'm using mainly is electric team with Yuhi plus Hydro Burn team with the current season of Gunsmoke for the Pineapple boss. So that is it. These are your future meta teams. Some of them you might want to consider saving for because the meta is ever changing, especially with a new character coming in. You might be preparing for a wrong character for the future, so this will help you guide. This will guide you and help you in terms of preparing for that. That is it, guys. Take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.